All right. Incel, Danforth, McArthur. Thank God for Senator Kristen Gillibrand and Arrow. She can be the hero of this story by sending Arrow to investigate my claims. The Toronto Police Services Board had their chance. John Tory could have been the disclosure mayor. That would be his legacy. He went to Ryerson and is very well aware of this matter and heard the review's audio tapes that the board is frantically trying to hide from the civilians who paid for it. TPS had many direct warnings of Incel, Danforth, McArthur in 2013 and squandered all of the good information which could have saved many lives. The review did a proper investigation and crossed my Ryerson and reporters as witnesses, all of whom are honest and gave the same account as mine. Epstein then censored the final report to hide this information. They could have just had SIU write the report, tarnish the name of the uniform. You have no mandate to tarnish the name of civilians. Sandler will have to be recalled to explain himself. One problem with censoring the report is TPS board has blood on their hands. They are ensuring new life or death information gets squandered again. New remote viewing information can save innocent lives. The tunnel vision of the cops would prefer more victims than admit their mistakes. Further, the review had a new list of predictions, which they have on audio tape. The coronavirus set of predictions. Although directly warned of many tragedies, nothing was prevented. This has been the same pattern since 1990 onwards. The warning information is correct and reported to TPS on a silver platter, who then shrug their shoulders and hide under their bed in a cowardly way. Post-event, the board and Epstein review then scramble to damage control and orchestrate a blue wall of silence cover-up. In 1990, they knew about 9/11 and Bernardo. 2006, Fukushima and BP oil spill, also reported at IRVA 2006. 2013, the Bataclan Theater set of information to which Ryerson and reporters are witness. 2019, the coronavirus set of forewarnings recorded by the review. All of these are a list of information. The 2006 Fukushima is a whole list of events. Nothing prevented, again. Further, the review is aware Colleen was UAP abducted, where she had her own flying car that runs on free energy. When she came back, she had telepathy. Globe and Mail reporter Robin Doolittle was able to obtain a full historic confession out of her. This was then confirmed by CBC reporter Alison Chiasson. Then, for their own reasons, upper management quashed down the story from publication. TPS board and the review approve of this cover-up and the suppression of zero-point energy from the benefit of humanity. I have offered many constructive resolutions to the board. One is to convene Ryerson into mediation, transparent, open confessions on the UAP phenomenon. Whatever they know should be made public. The board refuses all accountability and prefer to frantically hide all of the terrorism warnings, ruin the chances of free energy, and tarnish the good name of civilians. Round table all of the Jane Does into a room and live stream their account to social media. Did anyone strength test strong Jane Doe? She can pick up a 2-ton car. Did anyone psi test psychic Jane Doe? She can accurately predict next events, including terrorism. Does Colleen have enough knowledge so our own engineers can develop zero-point energy? Why did she clam up and shut off her telepathy? These events are reproducible. Document how the Jane Does get their talent. Communication and wisdom acquisition is a big deal in the wheel of UAP phenomena. I call upon Senator Gillibrand to send Arrow to publicly investigate my claims in a transparent and accountable way. Not like the liar cowards at police board who pay off the review to tarnish the name of civilians. Who will take and act on new information, hold the past negligence accountable, and place zero-point energy into the public domain? A reputable documentary producer can easily win awards here and leave a post-generational impact by crossing the Jane Does. The courts are jury-rigged and just toss out self-rep as frivolous and vexatious. Rule 403. Brown and Rudnick grabbed $10 million from Johnny Depp and refused to do any such matter pro bono, which they call complicated. Arrow might bend to public pressure, convene Ryerson, reporters, and the Jane Does into the mediation room and live stream the round table. It is understandable that the board wants to hide all of the warnings they got many times about Incel Danforth McArthur, which they squandered. But why suppress free energy and the Jane Doe's reproducible talent? No one gave police a mandate to lie in civilians' name. No one. Judge Epstein does not have that kind of power, and they have to scramble to keep their deceitful web of lies from crashing down the blue wall of silence around them. What will they say when Senator Gillibrand and Arrow publicly confirm everything I am saying? Then they will go and park their fat behinds into a flying car after they fought me so hard to suppress it? How do we get Ryerson and reporters into the mediation room and finally break this matter once and for all? Okay, that's the end of my prepared statement, so I just ad-lib now, and I said I've offered there are many constructive resolutions to this. And I said the review did do a proper investigation, so they deserve credit there. And what was the board thinking when they did their delusional lies and web of deceitful blue wall of silence? Just roll over and play dead? We can also convene a flying squad, a parapsychologist from Laurentian University, the world of academia, fly in a crown prosecutor from Vancouver, British Columbia, and an investigative reporter from Toronto. And they should be a flying squad that goes and crosses my witnesses. And as I said, the review has audio tapes, so start there. John Tory, the mayor, he's an honest man. He's very well aware of this matter. Mr. Tory, what do you know about the Ryerson UAP abduction? You were at Ryerson and you asked Julia Shindoy about this. What do you have to say? Daniel Dale, you're on audio tape with the review that you were talking about intimidation from the Men in Black, from ufology lore. What did the Men in Black do to intimidate you to seal your lips? Mr. Daniel Dale, CNN reporter, formerly of the Toronto Star, you're an honest man. What do you have to say? Why is this on the review's audio tape? Mr. Dale. And like I said, these events are reproducible. Every microphone in the world should be under the nose of John Tory and Daniel Dale. Well, what do you know about Colleen being abducted and free energy that can help all of humanity? Why did you seal your lips and say nothing about this? Why did the review do a proper investigation and then censor their report? Judge Epstein, we have some questions we'd like to ask you. Mark Sandler, it says, do not hesitate to contact Mr. Mark Sandler should you have any concerns. You're damn right I have concerns. You're damn right I do. Where's I told police about McArthur in 2013. You don't think that would be important to include in the Epstein report? Who did you cross? You crossed the reporter. You crossed Ryerson. They gave the same account as mine. Alison Chiasson is an honest person. You crossed her. Why did you censor that from your final report? Mr. Mark Sandler, every microphone in the world is under your nose. We'd like to hear your answer. Okay, come on. Chop chop, let's go here. Well, seriously, what was the board thinking? That I would roll over and die and just keep my head under to their delusional world they created inside their blue wall of silence? No. Their deceitful web of lies is going to crash down around their head, and then the TPS chair, board of the chair will go scrambling to hide under her bed. Oh, we lie all the time. Why wouldn't we want to keep our $1 billion? We don't want to admit we knew about Incel, Danforth, McArthur, and our idiot officers said that's not our catchment area to do nothing. Go to York Regional Police. York Regional Police will help me with this. Are you giving your $1 billion in property tax money to York Regional Police to deal with the next terrorism warning? You then have the audacity to put leaders in counterterrorism after your name. Who are you kidding? Who are you kidding? And then the mayor knows about this and does nothing. A new mayor coming in, they inherit the problem. What's the new mayor going to do? Why does everyone say nothing about this? Ryerson and reporters, there they are, cross them. Can Strong Jane Doe pick up a car? Can Psychic Jane Doe predict the next event? I know they can. I know they can. They're hiding it from you.